as students, I think we faced a number of challenges along the way in terms of facilitating our aphasia group. And for me personally, the number one challenge that I had to overcome was the fact that I knew very little at the start of the placement about aphasia. We hadn't had our aphasia lectures up to that point, so we were actually learning about neurogenic language disorders at the same time as having to do weekly treatment with the groups and with our individual clients. So for me, I didn't understand at the outset my role as a facilitator of a group, and I felt very much in the dark about approaches to group therapy and what to actually do in group therapy, and also how to target everyone's receptive language and expressive language where they were at. So how do you, and this is the second challenge that I faced, was the fact that our group had a mix of strengths and abilities. So we had fluent clients, non-fluent clients, clients who understood verbal language very well, and others who understood visuals a lot better than verbal. So for me as a facilitator, having to target every client in their own abilities, in their own strengths, while still targeting a group was a really difficult thing that I found difficult even up to the end of my placement when I had learnt all these things. So, and that brings me to the third challenge, is that, and this is more in hindsight, that I'm not sure that we defined the purpose of the group according to what the clients themselves wanted. So we went into the group, I mentioned it was set up for us already. It was quite structured, and the clients were really used to the program and they understood what happened and when. And so for us as students, I think we were really pushing our impairment agenda and really trying to build on the language skills of our clients. But maybe for the clients, I recognise now that they loved the social aspect of it, and they loved that it was a chance to get together and to chat with the people that they knew, and with new faces. You know, new students were coming in every semester, so it was a really social thing for them. And I think that those two agendas were really quite, they didn't line up with each other. And so in hindsight, the purpose of the group could have been defined from the outset, and for the clients to take ownership of the group, I think would have been much more productive than for us as students to be pushing our impairment agenda approach on them. So those were the challenges that we experienced as students running the aphasia group.